Present. Okay. Marine Fish by Martha, Jill, and Mary. Start. There are two living types of jawless fish, lampreys and hagfish. Lampreys use their suction cup-like mouths to attach themselves to other fish. Hagfish have long tongues that they use to pull food into their jawless mouths. Jawless fish fall into the class Agnatha, and they are thought to be some of the earliest vertebral species to inhabit the planet. All fish in this class share several characteristics. They do not have paired fins or stomachs, unlike other forms of bony fish. Jawless fish have skeletons made of cartilage and use gill pockets for respiration. Hagfishes. Hagfishes are less developed than lampreys, and they lack fully formed skulls. There are more than 40 species of lampreys, all of which live in marine habitats. Hagfish feed on small invertebrates and also scavenge for dead fish. Their mouths contain teeth that they use to tear into the flesh of these dead animals. And hagfish are also known to produce a thick muscus, which makes them slippery and works as a self-defense mechanism against predators.
Lampreys. Lamprey, any of the 43 species of primitive fish-like jawless vertebrates placed with hagfishes in the class Agnatha. Lampreys belong to the family Petromyzonidae. They live in coastal and fresh waters and are found in temperate regions around the world except Africa. The eel-like scaleless animals range from about 15 to 100 centimeters long. They have well-developed eyes, 1 or 2 dorsal fins, a tail fin, a single nostril on top of the head, and 7 gill openings on each side of the body. Like hagfishes, they lack bones, jaws, and paired fins. The skeleton of a lamprey consists of cartilage. The mouth is round, sucking aperture provided with horny teeth.
Cartilaginous fish are fish that have a skeleton made of cartilage rather than bone. All sharks, skates, and rays, for example the southern stingray, are cartilaginous fish. These fish all fall into the group of fish called elasmobranchs. Sharks are amazing fish Sharks are amazing fish that have been around since long before the dinosaurs existed, and they live in waters all over the world, in every ocean, and even in some rivers and lakes.
Stingrays. Stingrays are commonly found in the shallow coastal waters of temperate seas. They spend the majority of their time inactive, partially buried in the sand, often moving only with the sway of the tide. The stingray's coloration commonly reflects the seafloor shading, camouflaging it from predatory sharks and larger rays. Their flattened bodies are composed of pectoral fins joined to their head and trunk with an infamous tail trailing behind. While the stingray's eyes peer out from its dorsal side, its mouth, nostrils, and gill slits are situated on its underbelly. Its eyes are therefore not thought by scientists to play a considerable role in hunting. Like its shark relatives, the stingray is outfitted with electrical sensors called ampullae of Lorenzini. Located around the stingray's mouth, these organs sense the natural electrical charges of potential prey. Many rays have jaw teeth to enable them to crush mollusks such as clams, oysters, and mussels.
The spotted ratfish is actually a harmless relative to the shark family. Obviously, they get their name from the long, pointed rat-like tail, which is pretty unique for fish species. In case their unusual tail isn't enough to help you identify during your dive, there are a few more key features. The spotted ratfish has a smooth and scaleless skin and will usually be silvery with color and shades of gold, blue, and green. This ratfish has a large emerald green eye which is capable of reflecting the light just like a cat's eye. This should definitely help spot them in the dark depths of the ocean.
Oh, it's right there. Bony fish. The class Osteophyta, literally bony fish, gets its name from the bony skeleton and scales of its members. The group comprises nearly all living fish, with notable exceptions being sharks and other cartilaginous fish, and the primitive lampreys and their kin. Bony skeletons and scales are the primary features that differentiate these fish from other cartilaginous fish, whose skeleton is composed of cartilage and whose skin is leathery. Other important differences include the swim bladder, a lung-like gas-filled organ that helps bony fish to regulate their buoyancy.
Buoyancy.
Thank you.
Thanks. That was all.
How do we
The
Pause.
pause.